Today I'm going to talk about how much it really costs to buy a house in the San Gabriel Valley area. What's up everyone, this is Kevin Kuo, local real estate agent and property manager in Pasadena, California. The goal of this channel is to prepare people for home ownership and real estate investing in the San Gabriel Valley. If you're a first-time home buyer looking to buy right now, the process can be pretty intimidating. There's so many fees, procedures, and parties to pay, it's hard to understand what you're really getting into. I've been working with buyers and managing rental properties in the San Gabriel Valley for the past 7 years. Here's a way to break down the cost of your home so you can be confident in your home buying decision. Step number 1, set aside an emergency fund. Buying a home is a lot of work, and you would hate to have to sell it prematurely just because you can't make payments for a couple of months. Remember to prepare an emergency fund for unforeseen life problems, such as job loss, family emergencies, or medical issues that may prevent you from making your mortgage payments. Have an emergency fund of ideally 6 months of living and homeowner expenses. This fund should be set aside from the purchase of your home and the long-term regular costs to keep your home. Step number 2, determine your short-term costs. Where I work in San Gabriel Valley, California, most of my buyers look at 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family homes or townhomes that sell between $600,000 and $800,000. Based on my experience from my buyers, here's what to expect. Your short-term cost is broken down into your down payment, your loan fees, your closing costs, and your repairs. Down payment, 20%. Unless you're going to purchase a home entirely with cash, the vast majority of buyers choose to use a conventional 30-year fixed-rate mortgage with at least 20% or above down payment. You can get lower down payment loans such as 3% down payment FHA loans. However, these loans will require higher loan rates, higher loan fees, and additional expensive mortgage insurance. Also, many homes in San Gabriel Valley are older and have problems that will prevent it from FHA financing. In a competitive market like the one that we are in right now, many sellers prefer to work with buyers with conventional over FHA financing. Loan fees, approximately 1% of your purchase price. This includes what your lender will charge to set up your loan, qualify you, appraise the property, and have underwriter approval to process the loan. Closing costs, approximately 1.5% of the purchase price. When your offer is accepted, it goes into escrow, and they make sure that the transaction is legal and binding when the property changes ownership. Your closing costs include your escrow and title insurance fees, your HOA transfer fees, notary and county recording fees, and also prorated fees, prepaid property taxes, HOA dues, or prorated mortgage payments. Repairs, $5 to $10 per square foot. Repairs is the big elephant in the room because you don't really know how much you need until after you do your inspections. Because homes in San Gabriel Valley are so expensive, most of the buyers that I meet tend to be dual working couples looking for homes that are move-in ready or require very minor cosmetic work, simply because they don't have the time to perform extensive remodeling or repair work themselves. When you're in escrow, your contractor or inspection company will give you a more accurate price as to what to do to that home. But just to write the offer, I recommend allocating a minimum of $5 a square foot even for move-in ready home, just so you can cover problems that you don't see, such as termite fumigation and sewer line issues. Or if the house has cosmetic issues, allocating $10 a square foot so you can cover things like minor repairs, repaint, recarpet, and landscape cleanup work. Let's assume you wanted to buy a move-in ready 1,400 square foot townhouse for $700,000. When you factor in your 20% down payment, your 1.5% closing fees, your 1% loan fees, and your $5 per square foot repair costs. In this scenario, I would budget almost $165,000 cash to purchase that $700,000 townhouse. This budget would be outside of your 6 months emergency fund. Here's a personal suggestion. I would highly suggest that you look at markets that are minimum 5%, ideally 10% below your budget. That way you'll be a strong buyer and you'll have room to cover unforeseen issues such as bidding wars, appraisal issues, or unforeseen repairs that need to be done after inspection. These are rates that I've seen in my own practice and are all negotiable depending on your situation, your income, and your credit. When you're in escrow, sometimes you can even get the seller to credit you for some of the closing costs and repair costs. However, I would still budget this in because it's very difficult to negotiate in a competitive market like the one that we are in right now. Feel free to connect with me if you have real estate needs in the San Gabriel Valley or the greater Los Angeles area. And feel free to share this video or comment down below and let me know how I can improve in the future. Until next time, goodbye.